back. I am your host, Bettimus. And peeps, guess what? We've passed 300 subscribers. That's exciting. So, as a way to celebrate, I figured I'd show you guys off the layout of the cafe. Because I have been working on it on Minecraft. And take this as like just a concept art. Concept art. So it's a lot of the things aren't quite finalized, like say like certain couches or certain furniture that are placed somewhere here in the game on Minecraft are not necessarily there in the final render. This is just concept, this is an idea. As far as the layout goes, it's pretty much solid. So without further ado, why not come on in, let me show you guys around. And we've got Mono and Runaway Kid up on screen to help out. This is their home after all. This is our home. Welcome in, you guys. Now, first things first, as it is a magical cafe. So the cafe does have like two versions of itself. There's what I like to call house mode, and then cafe mode, or operating hours. This version right here is the house mode. So this is what it'll usually appear when the cafe isn't in operating hours. We've got a lot of wisteria, we've got lots of flowers, and bamboo. I can't say it's cat with the bamboo. It's just more like Minecraft has a certain set of vegetation that I can work with, and that's what I go with. The wisteria and the roses and these like flowers, I think they're lilac. Well, let's just say there's flowers. Wisteria is pretty much spot on. This cafe has a bunch of wisteria. This is the front. This is what you would walk up to. Ignore the like, it's not a floating cafe or anything. This is just me trying to have space so that I can work and build it without the worry of having to dig into the ground. Outdoor scenery is something that you guys will probably see more in drawing mode. I'm not going to take all that time to terraform on Minecraft. So welcome in. This is our first little intro. Or what is it? Our entrance. Oh, there goes Mono. He's excited to show you guys. Again, layout wise, it's pretty much solid. And anything else is kind of more like Minecraft has these limits that, as creative as you can be with Minecraft, there's still limitations, and especially when it comes to furnishing houses, it's just everything's so bulky, and I don't like that. But it is what it is for now. Oh, you know what, Mono, Runaway Kid, why don't you guys let me switch them real quick over to their little stars. There we go. So this first room here to the right, it says the parlor room or entertainment room or the first living room. I don't know all like the terminology for houses, but like this is the guest area. Like this is where you would entertain the guests that first come in. Over here we have the dining room. It's, in all honesty, not used very frequently, but it's there. It gets used from time to time. My mic probably sounds a bit off or weird, but this is like the stream mode mic that I'm using here. Past there we have the study room right here. We'll come back to it in a bit. I'm trying to do this all in one shot, and there won't be that much editing, so bear with me. This is the living room. This is, if you watched one of my Inktober videos, the one where the TV turns on its own, or turns on its own and stuff like that. This was the living room. Words! I can't. Oh well, it is what it is. The TV would have been right here. Again, Minecraft is so big and bulky. That fireplace would not be that big for this living room. But like, for the sake of like space, saving space and things like that, I had to make it so that these two rooms share the exact same campfire for the fireplace. This leads to the same room. We're gonna go over here from down the hall. So here's the kitchen. Yes, kitchen. Yeah. Stove. This would be the fridge. That would be the pantry right here. Of course, I'm limited with the way I can work. Oh, like the ending credits and stuff like that for videos. This is essentially the area that gets shown off right here. Kind of here. We got the sink, all the cabinets and stuff for the kitchen. Let's take a right real quick. Since we saw that doorway over there, we come out this way. And this is like the nook area. This place gets more used than the dining room because it's so close to the kitchen, and it's a lot more open and homey feeling. Oh, hello, DeVito the iron golem up there. Let's take a look at I think it's called the patio out here first. Very nice, yes. A lot of wisteria. Like, one of the things I really wanted for this cafe was wisteria. Like, wisteria everywhere. I think it's called wisteria. If it's not, well, we'll fix it in editing, and I'll just flash the right plant name on screen every time I say it. Okay, so the pumpkin's here. There are 14 gnomes that live around the cafe. And since they hang out outdoors a lot, I wanted them to have like a little place to stay. So these pumpkins are these carved pumpkins here. They're kind of taking the place of like little homes, carved homes. I'll flash some concept art on screen of like what I'm actually thinking for like where they stay if they don't want to come indoors, especially if it starts raining and they want to be out of the rain, but they still don't feel like coming inside. It's like, it's up to them. They get to do what they do. That doesn't make them any less loved. Yeah, not gonna do terraforming on Minecraft. But out here would be that marigold garden that was in another one of my videos. One of my Inktober videos, the one where like the tower is like speaking to my character. That scene that would have happened out this way, like looking out in that direction. The pig, oh, he's gone. Let's get a nice shot. Wow. Yes, very nice. There is a lot of vegetation, and the kids love watering and like taking care of the plants. Specifically, Runaway Kid. He's like very much of a green thumb kind of kiddo. Let's go out in the back over here. So this is the backyard. This is the brick oven. We have a brick oven for the cafe. It's quite nice. Me gusta. Oh, this is there's a little door that leads into the pantry. There used to be a thing called like ice doors, or back in the olden times, I will say, as Peppa Pig does. Blocks of ice were delivered to the house and were like delivered through these ice boxes or ice doors, and they would be plopped into an ice box on the other side. And I'm like, I want that for that cafe. Is it in use? No, but I want it because it's kind of fun and you can use it for like story plot devices and things like that. I might move it to the other side where like towards the patio area over here. Maybe. So that's like one concept that's still being kind of changed around. It all depends on like the things I plan on, like story wise, that I have envisioned and imagined. A lot of this cafe is built based on how I imagine certain events taking place and how, where the characters would exit and enter during said events. So it was one heck of a thing trying to figure out how to lay this out. And this is the playroom over here. This is, well, I call it a half wall. My family calls it a half wall. That's nice and open, so that my character can actually keep an eye on them while she's in the kitchen over here, making dinner, food, whatnot. And if the kids are playing over here with their gnome buddies and whatnots, you can keep an eye on them. This is a walk-in closet to put away all the toys on anything else that kids do, I guess. Laundry room over here. There is a laundry chute. I think it'll be fun. No, the kids might like shoot down from time to time down the laundry chute for fun. I think here's the other exit to the side. This side isn't entirely flashy, but it's a more quieter side. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I do want a chicken coop out somewhere around here. Excuse me. That's all stuff I'll do more in like drawing and stuff like that. I find it easier to draw environments and to try to build them in Minecraft and whatnot. It's just when it comes to making plans and things, like I want something solid enough. Like here in Minecraft, it was nice and even though it took me a couple days to build, I now have an entire layout that I can work off of in my head. This is the downstairs bathroom. Bath. Oh, there should shower, but like, again, Minecraft being Minecraft. And here we have our downstairs guest room. So whenever there's a guest over, this is one of the rooms that they can have if they're going to be staying a couple days. And they even have their own little patio where they can come and chill and just breathe. Ignore those buildings out there. We'll get to them in a second. This cafe wasn't built in one shot. It took a couple tries. Allergies killing me. Oh, okay. Now I can actually walk in here. This is another doorway to the study. Right here, see the study over here. Well, I mean, dining over here. Yes. Very nice. Yeah, this door is more than likely always locked. It's a door that only gets unlocked from the inside over here. So, yeah, very nice. As far as decorations go, I didn't decorate much in here, as you can see. But again, I'll be eventually getting to all of this and drawing out more concept art and stuff. I do want to design the furniture. I'm designing the whole place. But again, layout. I want a layout first in my head. I really do enjoy this little nook area. There is a lot of space here, but that's alright. Especially if this place gets used a lot. A nice little rest area where like the cats and the kids like probably run back and forth a lot. Let's see, we showed you that. So, we can go upstairs now. Yeah, this is the living space area. This is a little lounge up here. Another place that gets used more often. Now this fireplace is actually like lined up to the fireplaces down underneath in the living room. Down here, sorry we got vertigo. Because like all the air vent and stuff, like it all gets filtered out through a similar system that's all next to each other kind of thing. There are chimneys above. That's one thing I kind of forget to add whenever I make homes in Minecraft. But this time I'm like, yes, gotta build that. This is my character's, what would it be called? Like sewing room, I guess? A project room? The she shed? I don't know. This is where she makes all the outfits and stuff for the kids and for herself. She is a seamstress. I too am a seamstress. I can make my own outfits. I make my own cosplays and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? My character can totally have that. And I'm like, man, then just add magic to it. So she takes the measurements and then like all the tools start magically floating and starting to cut and do all that thing. All them magic things. Like I just imagine Sleeping Beauty, like the fairies using magic to make the dress for Aurora. So this is the terrace. Again, another place that is used a lot. I like to imagine like Mono and Runaway Kid over here, and they're like they constantly toss their paper airplanes out, see whose goes out the furthest out into what will be the marigold garden out over here. Egg. They have their own little garden up here, growing vegetables and whatnot. This is the little fire pit that they like to hang out at a lot during the night and stargaze. Little shaded area and more wisteria. Yay. The kids, although they're not supposed to, they know they're not supposed to, right, Mono? Right, Runaway Kid? You guys, you know you're not supposed to. But from time to time, I will catch them trying to climb down the vines of the wisteria. Look at them, they're pretending to not be guilty. Here's another guest room. Now, a character I haven't introduced yet to you guys, but he is canon. Is the uncle, Mono and Runaway Kid's uncle, my character's brother. As far as the name goes, we're probably going to stick with Nikanana because he is based off of my brother. Now, this is mainly his living quarters. Whenever he comes over, this is like the place he stays in. It is still used as a guest room if the guest room downstairs is already occupied. This can also be used as another extra guest room, assuming the brother isn't here. Assuming he's out doing his own thing. He gets a very nice little freaking loft, I think that's called. It's called. Nice view of the back. This guest room has its own toilet. Mm-hmm. And again, another guest room over here. I will be introducing the girl in the yellow raincoat. I have already named her Reina for story purposes. And this is going to be where she will be staying. As far as being a more permanent resident of the cafe, I'll let you guys... Eventually we'll get there. You guys will eventually see some more story with girl in the yellow raincoat. And not that little witch 6. 6 is dead. This over here is the potions room. All the books and stuff. It is a magical cafe. There is magic involved. So potions and stuff. Also, finding new recipes for the cafe, because a lot of the drinks and stuff are enchanted in one form or another. And so that they have little magical properties, like say the illusion of like glowing jellyfish in the drink and things like that. There's a drink that plays music in your own head while you drink it. This door over here leads to the library. The library is right above the study. And these stairways over here can access the library from the study room. And vice versa. Study from the library. There's a lot of doors involved in this one room. So we'll get to them one by one. So, okay, back to the potions room. Back to the loft, the lounge, whatever we want to call this little spot. Hangout area. Okay. This is a door that leads directly to the library. Full of books, enchantments, and whatnots. Let's go back before we get lost. This is the master bedroom, my character's room. As far as like furnishings go in here and stuff, I don't like how it is right here in like the Minecraft version. It will be spruced up. The fire, it's magic fire, so I put blue fire there. Yeah, this one also has a chimney that like on the outside. This is a walk-in closet here. Yes. The bathroom for the master bedroom. Yes. And then that leads to an attic up there. It's more like a private attic that I will not show anything else other than this. It's empty right now. Have a flower, little dead flower, and her own little balcony. Her own balcony that I didn't furnish, so now I hold totally chair there. We have some chairs there. It is now furnished. I'll work on that later. Let's just assume like the guest room downstairs that has like the chair and the little table. Just kind of pretend it's up here too, or like there's a chair and a table up here too, you know. Oh yeah, and this door over here leads to the library. I told you there's so many doors leading to the library. I will show you guys up there in a second. We'll go up there in a second. And hello, DeVito the Iron Golem. Wait, what? Why does your name not pop up this time? Weird. Okay. This vent right here would be the laundry chute. So this is where you shoot down the laundry, or where the kids will, they decide to have some fun and go through there. This is more shelving space. Like, let's just add things to like, so it doesn't look so barren when you look down the hall. This is the bathroom up here, the kiddos' bathroom. Oh, I added that thing. It's like, or like the equivalent of a shower head. And then this is the kids' room. It's like one of my favorite rooms. Yeah, they have their own little loft thing up here. You can look out and they could be like, oh look, mom is outside, kind of thing. So, in case you can't tell, this is Mono's bed. That's why it's brown. And then this is Runaway Kid's bed. That's why it's blue, or turquoise, or light blue. I don't know. Then billions of colors you can go for. And I kid you not, I am probably... Actually, not probably. They most definitely do jump from up here down to their beds. Now, did one of them accidentally miss and probably hit their head? Probably. It happened a couple times. Although they know they're not supposed to. But kids are kids, and I don't want to deny that of them. Yeah, this is one of my favorite rooms. Minecraft doesn't like do fish bowls or whatnot, but Runaway Kid does have a pet fish, and he likes to put him here. His name is Lord Pineapple, and he is a Magikarp. A tiny, tiny Magikarp. This is where the attic space will be at. Yes. Attic. Yeah. I just filled it up with a bunch of clutter. Just so that it looks like it's utilized and forgotten, I guess. Yeah, it's not like a ladder that goes up. It's just, again, Minecraft limitations. You okay, dude? But I do see it as one of those, like, where it has a little string and a knob that you pull down, and, like, stairs come down so you can go up into the attic. That's what I imagine here. Alright, let's take you guys to, like, probably the most magical place in the cafe. Up here, the observatory! This is one of my... or another favorite location. You know what? I just really love how this whole place came out, like the entire cafe. It's a spot, a place that I can really see a lot of story coming out of it. So yes, the observatory. Now, as I've mentioned before, the cafe is a magical dimension hopping cafe. And this is the area where it kind of happens. Kind of will. So how I imagine it is that there's this enchanted book that shows like the locations and places of the worlds, and all these books are filled up with the different worlds and dimensions, and gotta do your research kind of thing before we dimension hop and pick a place, a spot in the world to occupy. And this would be the portal that my character would travel through as a one person, like a one person portal that she would travel through to check out the layout of the world or the layout of the land that she has plans to go to, just to make sure it'll be like a suitable place for the cafe to hang out, a safe spot kind of thing. And then she would come back in and then, you know, do all the magic mumbo jumbo and enchanted words into the book, and the entire cafe will teleport and transport into that location that she wants to go. And that's how it happens. As far as like the terminology and the logistics goes, we're still clearing that up. I'm still clearing that up for myself. Like, how does the magic work? Where does it come from? What are the limitations kind of thing? It's all, you know, world building stuff. Now I'm aimlessly walking around. Because I really like this place. I can really see a lot of stories coming out of this build, out of this cafe that I've made here. And I'm so excited to like also show you guys the outside living space. Like say the marigold garden, the this way, there is like a little river or a little pond out in this way that lost things kind of wash up to. And there is another character. People on the Discord have already seen him. But he is called the Earl of Lost Things. And he is like this beat up little plush lion guy that likes to collect lost things that wash up on that shore. Or on the banks. The area, the place, words. it's always gonna be like this. This is how I am during streams. I think too fast and like my words cannot catch up to my thoughts. But it's like a body of water. It's a body of water that hangs out over there. Depending on the world, it could either be a pond, it could be a lake, it could be a river, it could be the ocean, depending on where the cafe is located at. But lost things tend to wash up, and the Earl of Lost Things will collect them. And from time to time, when he sees something interesting or something that like signs of danger, like he comes and tells my character, Frost, or Betty, however you want to call her. But he kind of like informs her of like things that have been washing up and stuff. Yeah, oh, there, the chimney's right there. The attic space. Right behind the observatory. That's why I couldn't put another window on the back. But it works out because I got to put, if I can get in there. Okay, I cannot. But it works out because I got to put that portal there. And that's the house mode. Now, when it goes into operating hours or cafe hours, this whole like bottom floor, half of this bottom floor actually gets transformed. And I will show you guys that spot. Ignore that one. This was the prototype when I started putting down the bricks to try to get a better idea of what or how I wanted it, and it wasn't turning out anything like I wanted. Well, close to, but not really, kind of a situation. And so I gave up on that, and well, I'm glad I did, because I got something 1,000 times better. This over here, I only had to build the sections that like change. So the front becomes available to the public to come and sit if they want to have their tea or their coffee outside. This place, I built it like that. It's the same way over there, but past this is like private area. Like nobody's allowed over there. This is family area, so this actually gets closed up so people don't sneak over there. So this is, we have another iron golem over here. So this is how it changes. The walls come down and it becomes more of an open place, or open plan, I mean. So you could come with your buddies and enjoy some coffee, tea, or have a little bit of a lunch. Lots of flower pots and stuff. So yeah, we still have to keep the dolly here because the dolly goes upstairs. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, oh, and the stairs actually shift over against the wall, and the double doors that were there actually turn into one door and shift over here. So this would be the patio area, all of that. And again, this is all private space, not open to the public. The nook over here would also be private space. Like the public is only allowed to be like on that side of the house, although the study rooms are locked as well so that the public don't go in there. The play area still remains the same so that the kids can continue, being kids, and if they want to play, they can play over there. My character can continue to keep an eye on them even though she's working over here. Mono and Runaway Kids still help her out in the kitchen, but you know, kids can only retain their attention for so long when they want to go play and do kid things. The bathroom area, I had to kind of like play Tetris with, and I had to knock it down a couple bits. Like, actually, normal bathroom actually went out like 2 more blocks over, but I have to change it so that we have bathrooms for the clientele. With 2 bathrooms, and I didn't want to touch the guest room. Or the guest area. Like, we got a guest, they gotta be able to keep their place. But I had to like privatize it more, that way it's not like weird, if that makes sense. So they don't feel like they're being watched, or like they feel uncomfortable about like it being in operating hours. Like, it's nice privatized, and if they want to come and enjoy some tea or coffee, they could just sneak right over this way. Do their orders. And I also forgot to add the cabinets up here, but yeah, this is the operating hours version of the house. Everything else in the house remains the same. And like I said, I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty proud of it. And with time to come, I'll be able to use this as a reference when I start drawing out the actual like furniture and making actual scenes. Oh yeah, I had to keep the fireplace. Like, I didn't want to change up where the fire was at, so this fireplace luckily got to stay the same. Over here now, it's just more of like little ambient location. All right, there we go. The menu goes there. And that's it for the cafe tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed showing it off. It's a project I've been working on for quite some time. And I'm glad I got to show it. So now you guys also have an idea of like the layout of the place. Again, thank you so much for the 300 subscribers. I was gonna say followers. We're on YouTube, not Twitch. Thank you, everybody. Hopefully this channel continues to grow. Because I have the goal of trying to get it monetized by the end of the year. Is that going to happen at this rate? I don't know. But let's stay optimistic. I'd like to give a special shout out to my patron supporters, Daniel Vallejo and Private Vintage. Thank you guys so much for continued support. It means a lot. And when you guys come and watch these videos and comment, I'm over the moon. And until next time, storytellers, adventurers, and coffee lovers, stay cozy!